What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're doing a Raw recap, and by recap, I seriously mean recap. Started right off with a recap of the Drew McIntyre Brock Lesnar WWE title match from Wrestlemania. That didn't take long because we got right into a match, Asuka versus Liv Morgan. This was a decent match. They gave it a pretty good long run time. It honestly looked like it could go either way between the two of them, but Asuka locked in the Asuka lock, Liv Morgan taps out. It's really good that they went straight to a match. But wait, we have another recap of the Becky Lynch-Shayna Baszler match. Oh boy. We then had the Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory in a WrestleMania rematch for the Raw Tag Team titles. What is it with all these rematches after the pay-per-view that we just saw like the other day? I mean, really? We do need to point out that Zelina Vega is in her ring gear. That's going to be prominent soon. This was a match. Zelina Vega got involved. It ends up in a disqualification. The heels start beating up on the Street Profits. Bianca Belair comes out once again, beats down on Zelina Vega. Pretty much a cookie cutter of last night. Bianca Belair calls out Zelina Vega, so we have a match. Bianca Belair versus Zelina Vega. This is actually a good match. It was actually better than the tag match that preceded it. It was a pretty good showing by Bianca Belair. Unfortunately, the Street Profits and Theory and Garza started fighting. They get into the ring. They all comes up in a disqualification. Montez Ford gets on the microphone and says, "Hey, you got 3 people there. We got 3 people here. Guess what, player? We got a 6-man tag match." Holy fucking shit. So we got the Street Profits and Bianca Belair versus Zelina Vega, Austin Theory, and Angel Garza. For fuck's sake. This was just straight, this is useless. It was pretty much, we just wasted like 45 minutes on these 6 people. The faces won it. Bianca Belair got the pin. Okay, done. Then we have a recap of Alistair Black and Bobby Lashley. In a post-match interview, Bobby Lashley says he thinks he needs new management or possibly a new wife. So after this, we go on to the Alistair Black squash time. This time, Alistair Black was going facing Apollo Crews. Now, you might be thinking Apollo Crews was on SmackDown, but wait, Apollo Crews was drafted over to Raw due to an almost expiring draft pick. What the fuck? I honestly don't know which was longer, this match or the combination of all the commercials. This match took way too fucking long. Alistair Black won it with a black mass kick. Okay, this match could have been half as long and it would have been better. Just when you thought we were done with the recaps, hell no, we have a recap of the Last Man Standing match. Then we got the newly formed tag team of Cedric Alexander and Ricochet versus Lorcan and Burch from NXT in 205. This is an okay fast-paced match. It was decent. Ricochet got the recoil onto Lorcan, got the pin, and oh my god, Cedric Alexander and Ricochet actually fucking won something. Then we have a recap of the Kevin Owens-Seth Rollins match. Afterwards, Kevin Owens cuts a promo. He says he's going to keep fighting, and this is the Kevin Owens show. We then have Seth Rollins versus a jobber. Seth Rollins is looking none too pleased and takes it out on the jobber. Seth Rollins wins it. Okay. Then we have a returning Nia Jax versus Deonna Purrazzo. Nia Jax was out with double knee surgery. That had to hurt. This match didn't take long. Nia Jax made short work of Purrazzo. She gets the pin. Then we have a recap of the Boneyard match.
This is such good shit.
Followed by Humberto Carrillo versus Brendan Vink. This is a fast-paced match. It was decent. I really like seeing Humberto Carrillo in action. He's doing pretty good. He really needs to get pushed more than he already has. Carrillo gets a moonsault onto Vink and gets the pin. Good match. We then have a recap of the Rhea Ripley-Charlotte Flair match, then followed right after that by a recap of the Brock Lesnar-Drew McIntyre match again. Oh, for God's sake. I guess we just forgot after maybe 2.5 hours, I guess it was. We then have a segment where after the WrestleMania went off the air, Drew McIntyre comes out for an in-ring interview. Drew McIntyre says this must all be a dream, and I also think at this point that the performance center cut all the power off to the PA because you could barely hear it. I had to crank this thing all the way up to 50 just to hear what they were saying. McIntyre talks about his match. He's interrupted by the Big Show, who comes walking out with a referee. Show congratulates McIntyre, says that he wants a fight. Drew McIntyre says if you want to fight, it's not going to be tonight. Big Show slaps him. Well, guess what? We got a match now. Big Show versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Through most of this match, Big Show takes it to McIntyre. Show continues the beat down. He tries to go for a choke slam, but Drew McIntyre escapes. Pulls off a body slam a la Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. McIntyre goes up to the top rope. Big Show catches him, gives him a choke slam. Big Show tries to go out for the knockout punch. He misses. Drew McIntyre hits him with a Claymore kick and gets the pin to retain his title. Tonight's Raw was super heavy on recaps. Now, I understand it's the day after the pay-per-view. They usually have them, but holy shit, they drove them straight into our fucking head. And sadly to say, the best match of the night wasn't really on the Raw card. It was after WrestleMania with the Big Show and Drew McIntyre. Now, they're supposed to be going live on SmackDown. Well, tonight was supposed to be live. It sure as hell wasn't. SmackDown's supposed to be live. I highly doubt that it is. What we'll have to see. And that'll do it for this episode of Raw Recap. I'll be back on Friday for the SmackDown review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's Raw, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.